Hey, good morning, Mexican Wolverine. How you doing today? Happy Sunday too. Welcome everybody to the live stream. You are doing great. That's amazing. How is everybody doing? Today we're going to talk about uh, Afgan Cuchi, which is part of Central Asian Shepherd Dog, the Aboriginal line. For people who never heard before about the Afgan Cuchi, we're gonna talk today, and it will become guys. Don't write those kind of comments here in the live. So how you guys doing? Can you just write your name and where you are from? And do you have a pet at home? The word of God make people shake. Lots of sin in this one. Yeah, I agree about that. Paddy Smith. So you are the Christian? Bella, hi. How you doing? I'm doing good today. How are you? How is everybody doing? So today we're going to talk about the Afghan Cuchi, uh, which is a local name for the Central Asian Shepherd Dog in territory of Afghanistan. For people that you are new in this channel, my name is Emiliano Babaramo. I'm a veterinarian doctor and a livestock specialist, and I've studied livestock guardian dog for more than 10 years. They are my patients. I have these passions about those dogs for a long period of time. I've studied the livestock and I have worked as a livestock specialist in the government. And for question about the animal issues, you can you are free to write in the live chat if you have any concern. I will be glad to help you with my guidance. No charge, nothing, it's free, guys. Advices about the animal health, no problem. You just feel free, right? For the pets and for the farm animals, I will do my best to guide you for the solution. Thank you, Bella, for the heart that you are sending. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know that are you that give me. You are one of the most loyal supporter of this channel, and I appreciate that. So let's wait for some people more, and let's do a presentation about your name, where are you from, do you have any pet at home, because the HB channel is an animal channel. My pleasure. I know how much it means for channels. Yeah, I appreciate that, honestly. I appreciate your kindness. If you guys have a pet at home, or if you are planning to buy one or to adopt one, you can just feel free and write. Jared, how you doing today? Glad I will make it another live stream. Yes, why not? Let's share some positivity, energy together. It's very important. So how many of you guys have heard about the Afgan Cuchi? I know they are using illegal for dog fights. Yes, that's the dark side. About those Muslims who think that are Muslim but that they don't read the Quran well, they misinterpret the book, they misinterpret the religion. Well, they have a high prey drive, as I know. Yes, they are very agile dog, athletic, amazing dogs, and they can be amazing as a guardian dog and for livestock. But we have those we're gonna call sick people. They abuse with animals. So, what can we do? What can we do to remove that? Hello, Emiliano. How are you? I'm doing good, Rajan. How are you, doctor? How was your day? Jared said, just got done pulling out the baby goat that got stuck in the mouth during labor. How many baby goat she gave birth? 2 or 3 or more? Excellent. Thank you both. You're welcome. How is the weather there? Because here in Massachusetts is a lot of snow. Started yesterday. A lot of snow. A lot. It was snowing yesterday here too. A lot of snow. It was like 20 centimeters snow. I miss sun and flowers. You miss the spring. It will come soon. After the winter, the spring will come. And the sun will shine. Shaykh, assalamu alaikum, brother. Wa alaikum salam. Yes, but till it come, 2 months to bear this cold. Yeah, it's like that. What can we do? We cannot avoid the seasons. It's winter. So Sheikh Mubarak, where are you from? You are a Muslim one. What country you represent? What's your origin? I think people who love sun should be living in tropical countries. Yeah, but the humidity in those tropical countries and the summer is very devastated. You are from India. Kalem, salam brother. Salam brother. How you doing? Guns and Mongols. America. Welcome to the live stream. You are from Pakistan. Uh-huh. Oh, that's a problem with the Pakistan too. They abuse by using the bully kuta and other dogs for combat, for fighting, what we call. You guys are Muslim there, or you just want to use some rules in Islam and the other which you don't like, you don't use it? What's going on with those people? 11 under zero. 11 under zero here in the morning, huh? Moonshine? Oh. I didn't check the temperature to be honest, but it's a lot of snow. Try to make videos against Bully Kuta fight. Okay, I don't make video about Bully Kuta's fight. If you are a Muslim, you know that in the Quran it's forbidden to use animal for combat. Right? Do you know this or you didn't read the Quran well? I suggest for the people who don't know to get a book and to read the Quran. Because I don't make video about the fights. You understand? You know? Okay, why you asking me to make a video? You say that I'm from Pakistan, with 99 of population are Muslim, right? Do you know in the Quran, which is in Quran and in the Bible, it's forbidden to abuse with animal? If you don't know, or if you guys don't read, I suggest to read and to learn the law, how they are in book, not how you want to misuse the law. Okay? Because I know that you people misuse those beliefs, the rules that are in Bible and in Quran. You misuse a lot. Make a video against this bloody game. I will make a video about that. I will make. I don't know why people get fascinated. They can get really bad. In Pakistan and in India. In Pakistan, in India, in Afghanistan, in Turkmenistan, all those fake Muslim people that they think they are Muslim, but they are not at all. In Iran, in Iraq, in Turkey, those Muslim in Kafkas. No, you are not a Muslim at all. You are not a Muslim at all. You are a fake Muslim. 100% agree, yeah? That's the truth. You are a fake Muslim. You are not a believer. You don't believe in God at all when you do such things. When you do the opposite, that if you pretend that you read the book twice, maybe one time you don't understand the book, read it twice. Just one baby for now, but I think she's going to have twins. Okay. When she gave the birth of the first one, for how long? Because you cannot let her to give natural birth if she has no power, if she has no peristaltic in the uterus that she can push another baby goat. You have to assist. Check it her if the baby is near and ready to come out. You just assist. Don't wait. Don't waste time. Because the baby can get choked from the watery, can get asphyxiation. So don't lose the time. If it's like 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, you have to assist immediately. It's very important. Yes, he has win last night, Bella. Do you have problems typing words in comment section? I have. My typing is slow, but if I go to another Windows, it's okay. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Afgan Cuchi. And yes, I'm gonna mention a little bit the dark side of the people there that they are abusing with those dogs. So the Afgan Cuchi is part of Central Asian Shepherd dog. It's a local name for Central Asian Shepherd. Most of them are Aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd dog, but during of the fighting involved, a lot of people start to mix them with the other breed to increase the performance in this dark sport that people use in Pakistan and not in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, and not all. It's widespread and it's very ugly what they are doing. I don't know how they're gonna stop. So the characteristic of those Afghan Cuchi are pretty much the same characteristic with some difference. Depend of the location, depend of if they are steppen dog or if they are Highland dog. They're gonna present a long hair. It's a double coat with a long hair and a short undercoat. It's harsh. The body are dry. It's athletic dogs. They are pretty much the square. Some exemplar they present a longer body. Some are more square. They are not so heavy dogs. They are like 35 to 55 kilogram. If they are used in the combat, you're gonna see some more bigger exemplar because the diet is more rich with nutrition compared with the livestock, which the basic of the diet is a porridge. It's very poor diet. They have a dry body. They don't represent dewlap or hanging lips. Usually the ears and the tail are cropped. They have a short muzzle. The muzzle it's not so long, so it's almost the same with the skull. in proportion. They don't have those long muzzle. Pretty much the head is like a triangle shape. Some of them has a broad skull. Some of them has small head. They have a lot of polymorphism in them, in colors, in the body shape. Some are longer, some are shorter. They have a correct hind leg. They don't have any problem with hip dysplasia or elbow dysplasia. I like the idea that the animal we care for the life, judge her soul when we go over where we are good enough to enter. Well, have a heaven. From you forgot country ex-Yugoslavia. What I forgot? I'm not from ex-Yugoslavia, by the way, my friend. Hello everybody, hope everybody had a nice weekend. Grown is 9. I wish the same for you. Have a nice weekend too. The characteristic of the dog, they are very good guardian instinct, independence. They adapt well in difficult situation. They are agile dog, very very agile, with a higher prey drive. They have similarity with Sage Darmada, which is Central Asian Shepherd dog in Tajikistan. Depend of the location and depend of the neighbors. The dog present very similarity with the dogs of the neighbors. Due to migration of shepherd, seasonal migration, the dogs start to mix each other. I'm gonna make a content about those dogs. I think the content will be this week about Afgan Cuchi. I didn't find so much material of them when they are performing in livestock. The Marsby, where are you from? What's that accent? I'm from Albania. What's wrong with my accent? Nothing, I like it. Okay, that's cool. If you like it. So pretty much this is a short description, a brief description of Afghan Cuchi as a part of Central Asian Shepherd. Some dog they looks like the Turkmen line, but depend of the position, depend of the location. If they are in the border with those country, they present very similarity because we have an exchange of genetic on them. The most dominant species are with the short hair due to hot weather and dry weather in Afghanistan. Depend of the location. Marsby, do you have a dog? Do you have a cat? Because this is the animal channel. You ask me where I'm from, but you guys don't represent yourself, your name, where you are from. It's very important to say. Konrad Dusinski. Looks like a Polish one. Slavic. Polish or Hungarian or Slovakian, something like that. Konrad. Well, do you have a question about Afgan Cuchi? Or it's just my imagination? I don't know what you are talking. Are you talking with me, or you have a chat with Dražan? Read above. Hold on a second. I don't find nothing. What to read above? See my comment, you don't see. You can type again this comment. What? Because like maybe some comment disappear. You see your comment. Hold on a second. You say I have no problem. We are not only Muslim, Christian do it too. Oh yes, I said that. I said both. They are not true believer. If you read the Bible and if you read the Quran, but to pay attention what they say, you don't respect the belief, how you act in this life. 90% of the people or more, they don't respect. They think that they believe in God. I'm not telling you to pray 5 times per day or something like that, no. But at least respect the law of your belief system. I call God, I don't call with name. I do not call with name. I don't play those word games with giving the names. I call the Omni God, the one and only creation. It's not important what's the name. It's important how you behave. That's important. Do you respect? Because everybody can make mistake, but not stupid mistake, not huge mistake, which they are irreversible. It was for the moderator, Bella's struggle. My text is still late. Or the mouse isn't listen to me. They can post. They can't. Then I can't post the comments. I made you the moderators. You don't like that? I made you the moderator with purpose. To filter the comments if they contain inappropriate words of if somebody start to insult in comment. That's why I made the moderation, because I don't want to nobody to get insult, and it's important to respect each other, to have the same feedback. If you think that you are smart and you come here to troll, it's not the right place. You're gonna write one time your comment in the live chat, and after you're gonna disappear. Nobody gonna read your comments. We don't accept those childish behavior here. I think my comments have a problem. Some you don't see. Type again. Just be careful with the words. Choose the word carefully because YouTube, because artificial intelligence can filter the comments. It's not so perfect, and because of that they can filter some comments just because of words. Emiliano, that's fine, but why can't I send you a normal comment? I don't understand. Even copy paste, it's late. Oh, I don't know that. Hold on a second. Do you want to remove you as a moderator? If you want, I can remove you if you have these problems. If you feel that. But I added you as the moderator yesterday and you didn't have those problems. Maybe it's the internet. I don't know. I don't know what to say. No, Bella. Has same problem. Do you want me to leave the live and to come back again? What about other people? Has problem by just typing the comments? Try to comment. If you have any problem, tell me. Say no. Because I don't want to leave the live and to continue because I have to publish this. My comment seems to work fine. I think my comment appeared very late. Look, need some time the comment to appear, Bella. Maybe you have to go out to refresh if you are with the phone. Just to refresh to check the internet. Assalamu alaikum, sir, I'm from Pakistan. Wa alaikum salam, Pakistan. Okay, I will just listen, I will not comment. You know, you can comment what's wrong with who is removing this right to you. Nobody take away the right to comment. But maybe because the YouTube is doing some updates, because all the time they start to do update. No, same comment didn't appear. Try to reform the comment. Grozny 9 say, Bella, we need your lovely comment, so try to rephrase the comment. And stay active. Maybe it's a Mickey Mouse. Huh, I don't know. I can read the comment. The comment appear in the screen. The comment are appear in the screen. I don't see any problems. It seems fine to me. So those last two comments that you just send it, okay and good, it seems fine. Okay, it's now. Rajan say that it's okay now. Camila Rodriguez, hola. No habla español, Camila. English. Only English. I don't speak Spanish. Today I was thinking that Volkodov has the perfect head. No saggy lips that allow them to breathe well when they run or if they have to fight with predators. Yes, Volkodov has a broad head, long muscle, triangular shape. Uh, the masseter muscle are very developed in the Volkodov. Some of them. There are some exemplar that doesn't have them. And some of them has tremendous bite force. They are bone crusher. Did you read the book of Mazarov, the famous sinologist from the Soviet Union? Well, okay, let's show this comment. Very little yet. I read Russian variant of the book. Yes, but if you, when I read the biography of him and how they treated him when he passed away, that was cruel, very cruel. And it proved every day the true story, not a fabricated story. That regime was so cruel for the people that give a lot of contribution. They didn't care at all for humanity. They did not care at all. Poor man, I felt sorry for him. Yeah. The same was done to Kalashnikov. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. There is nothing pretty in that regime. I don't think that there is something pretty. I don't know why the people feel proud. That's a fake proud. It's a fake ego, honestly. Maybe the people are uneducated and they don't see the reality. No, they are living in delusion. He died in extreme poverty, the inventor of the gun machine. Image. Yeah, image. But I'm not surprised, honestly. I'm not surprised because I have wrote a lot of crimes done by that regime. A lot, so I'm not surprised at all. Yes, the famous Gronis 9 is the famous one, the most used automatic rifle of all time. He was basic on the German rifle before. Let's to be honest. He was basic on the German rifle that he created after the AK-47. He was basic on the German. Let's to be honest about that. Yeah, really, Bill. He was basic in the German rifle. Very similar to AK-47. And he just upgrade the rifle. like Russian did with Katyusha. For sure. They steal a lot. They steal a lot. They steal a lot. Where was that smart brain? Those genius. But Russians simplify everything and it's perfect. Well, it's a good rifle. It's not a perfect one. The Westerner produce better, more accurate. More accurate than AK-47. Let's give credit what they deserve. The first place. It's cheap, was overproduced in mass, and it spread everywhere. That's why. It's the best? No, it's not the best. But it's very reliable in snow, dirt, and so on. No super accurate, but good quality. It's a good quality. I understand. I understand that. So the Serb have improved their AK variety, and the semi-automatic rifle are better than the Russian one. Cuchi in Bulgaria, words for dog. Weird. It's the same. Cuchi in the Afghanistan, it's for dog. It's not weird. It's connection, brother. Nothing is coincidence in this life. Remember, I told you nothing is coincidence in this life. Don't believe in coincidence. And bulka, it's pride. We call bulk a boom. Even Americans say the same thing about semi-automatic rifle. Livestock evolution, how are you, Emiliano? I'm doing good, my friend. How you doing? There are so many common words in language that it's so interesting to see the same word and realize how they found themselves in another language. Oh, that's normal. It's nothing new. It's nothing special. During the empires, a lot of words was taken and used in the native language. A lot of them. A lot of them. We have took a lot from Turkish, for example. From Slavic, we have took some words too. They are part of our linguistic. But I found some word in Urdu in our language. I told you. It's happened in a lot of language. It's not just in one language. We have exchange. The culture is exchange. The words are exchanged too. So I'm not surprising about that. Drajan, can you write in English, please? Because looks like you are making a and other people cannot understand you. And culture mixing. Yes, the culture is mixing. I've seen Sanskrit, many words are same as Bulgarian. Yes. And Sanskrit is very old language. It's one of the oldest language in the world. It's in old and has a powerful, those old language has really powerful. And be aware when you use those spells, because those in those words, those when you tell something, the words has weight. You have to understand this, and those words contain a lot of spells when the person is very knowledgeable about those words. You sleepy, Emiliano? No, I slept. But it's like a snow day, so you have to understand. It's like a snow day. I don't know, this coffee didn't work very well today. Was a double shot, but they made it like a single shot today. Espresso. So today they cheated on me with the coffee. Plus, you guys, Trajan is talking in Russia. It's using the. I don't speak that, and I don't have a plan to learn that. Just 100 years ago, the language of the Slavic Church, Old Church, Slavonic, was much closer to the Slavic people. I think that some church spread hate with people. That's why I like and I love Albania, because it's super tolerant. We are super tolerant about the belief system. We don't care what kind of belief system you have, but if you are a good person, you have the rules. You follow the rules. We don't care what kind of belief do you have. Bella understand my Serbian, which I write in Cyrillic since she knows Russian. Yes, but you are not talking here only with Bella. Oh, I don't know. I want to sleep, but I don't want to sleep. Maybe I'm a little bit tired today. I don't know. I feel dry in my mouth. Emiliano, I read a small passage from Mazorev book about dog chest. Tell me about what he said about that. What he's telling about that. I know that he studied the dog a lot. Just information. He said that the flat and white chest that most people adore directly means a big minus for a working dog. Because if they fought with wolf, they would choke. So flat chest and wide chest. But how about, you can say about the wide chest? The wide chest, he has the capacity, the lungs has the capacity to breathe. Yes, the deep chest, it's not so good because of other stuff. Yes, in breathing. Oh, I don't believe that. If the dog has skills and brave to combat, I don't think so had a problem at all. It was about cardio. Is real Afgan Cuchi to find somewhere in Balkan? You have in Bulgaria, those dogs. You have in Bulgaria. Yes, that's always been strange to me why dogs with deep chest often have gastric tonsure. They are predisposed about that because the capacity of them is very wide of the chest, and you have to understand that because of the wide chest, give the predisposed the stomach and have enough room to get that twist around the axis. That's why during to the bloating, it's not weird. It's an anatomical problem. I must check. Thanks. You're welcome. I know very well. Some Bulgarian guys bought amazing dog from Afghanistan. A great dog. Very great one. And was the best. I forget the name of the dog. Was he was 10 years and performed like 8. Like a 5. Sorry about that. Was a talent. And the Bulgarian people bought him. Bulgaria always has import high quality dogs from Caucasian area, from Central Asia, very high quality dogs. Bulgaria was the first in Balkan that imported those dogs, by the way. The first. People don't have seen this problem, I guess why. But it seems strange to me. But people doesn't get blood too much. That's why. And dog is different. The position how the dog stay, the capacity of the wide chest, and the room that it create, even in the bloating, predispose the twist not to have any barrier, so to keep in the same place. Because of that barrier does not exist in those deep chests, the stomach is very predisposed to have those twists. It's anatomical predisposed. Camila Rodriguez, I don't understand what you are writing, honestly. English, please. You have from the Caucasus and Turkmenistan dogs. Yes, from Caucasian area, from Turkmen, and from Afghan too. You have. I know very well. They have Afghan Cuchi, and they brought the best in 2015. I know the dog very well. Was a gray one, very gray, broad head, very broad head. Was very old in that time when he come, and He was just amazing, dog. Just amazing. He show up himself. It was just amazing one, to be honest. And they start to breed him. He let the offspring there. I remember that he left the offspring there. I just forget the name of the dog. I really forget the name. Was very solid body structure. Was very, very solid one. Emiliano, probably you know many legendary dogs. Can you tell me one story of one of them? Goroch? Wait, let me find, for example, because there are a lot of them. Let's talk about Goroch from Dagestan. From Dagestan. I'm gonna talk a little bit about his bloodline. He came from the bloodline of athletic dog, of performance dog. In his bloodline was Datos, one side from Kaplan of Ruslan Karayev. Kaplan was the father, and the mother was like a 35 kilogram, 30 kilogram female that gave birth of the Goro. They gave birth of the Goroch. Goroch was like a 70, 75 kilogram when he was full. He achieved to be champion Dagestan, champion Kafkazis, and champion of Tis. Tis was a wolfhound test that put together all the Soviet Union. It was a period about 2002, 2003, 2004. Yes, was Volkodov, Goroch. Goroch or Garoch, they call. Amazing dog, very famous one. And he was amazing offspring. Amazing offspring. One of the most dominant bloodline of the Volkodov today is the Goroch bloodline. One of the most dominant. A lot of some become champion from him. A lot of good quality Volkodov perform in livestock against wolf. They were a wolf crusher, real wolf crusher. Goroch was a masterpiece. Goroch was a dog, for example, if he gonna fight with wolf, even the wolf will show up the teeth. He gonna fight in the same style, in dirty style, to defeat the wolf. He will never turn the head or the neck to show the neck, just to protect the face from the. Goroch was like 80 centimeters, solid dog. 80, 82, not so much, but was very solid dog. Brave in the maximum. Amazing contribution of nowadays Volkodov. One of the most dominant bloodline. Almost every time from that line came the best exemplar. One of him, for example, his grandson, which they mix, was grandson named Baturhan from Karachay, Cherkezia. The mother was from Karachay, Cherkezia was Karachay. I think was from famous Janal, if I'm not wrong. Amazing dog. Very similar to Goroch, more agile, He ended his life in the Dagestan. One guy from Dagestan bought him. He was very beautiful dog, amazing dog, and amazing producer too. So that bloodline is very dominant in heritage, the genetic of braveness, of performance. Amazing dogs. And a lot of years ago, the dog, none of them lives. You have to understand this. They passed away a long time ago, but the bloodline of them is all the time present. So I'm gonna say that the Goroch was highly, but even his father, Kaplan, the owner was Ruslan Karayev from Dagestan, was the wrestler, Orthodox wrestler in the Soviet Union. He's a good trainer. And from Kaplan, she produced very dominant bloodline, very brave dogs. One famous dog came in Balkan from that bloodline, and they call it Balkan Pirate. In fact, he came from Dagestan, and Pirate give it that Aboriginal look because they use the mother. They use the mother or the father. They use Aboriginal one, and they give it that Aboriginal looks as a wolf. And from Pirate a lot of dominant dog, amazing producer. And but this is when we talk about the legendary dog, we are talking about the dark side, the dark side of the sport that people used or they abuse with dogs. But yes, they have the legacy as the legendary dogs, no doubt about that. That's the truth. And we need to know the history in some way to prevent and to stop. Because you can use this Volkodov test, but in the good manner. You cannot use it just for gambling or to hurt your dogs. You can use to select the best male exemplar as a stud male to increase the quality of the livestock guardian dog. I'm not against that. But when you overuse those technique, when you abuse with that animal husbandry technique, and when you add another bloodline, you have spoiled the breed a lot. They use them in Alabai many times. Because the Alabai has a problem. They are very bad producer. The modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, they are very bad producer. They are washed out. They are very washed out. Glad they forbidden them. This ugly sport need to be forbidden everywhere. They have done so many attempts, even in Kafka's territory, many attempts the government, but they found some hide place. They all the time find some hide place. They put the electricity, they put everything, they build everything. They corrupt the government. It's a corrupt government. What do you expect? People corrupt easy in that place, easy. Because that's a irony smile. You understand this? People want to get rich or something like that by corruption. Well, she had twin. The second one was smaller, so come right out naturally. Yeah, I told you she must have something else, not just one. Uh, it's very rare for a goat to have one. That's what I told you. Check it. But don't forget to put it to the mother to drink colostrum. It's very important. Put both of them to drink colostrum. Colostrum is very important. It's very rich with immunoglobulins, which are the antibody that give immunity in the first days of the newborn, and very rich with nutrition. What country has the best exemplar Aboriginal? Oh, you can find great exemplar in a lot of places. Started from the Central Asia, started from Tibet. In Kafkas, you can find amazing dogs. When I say in Kafkas, I'm talking more about Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia. John is here. What did I miss? No problem. I'm here. I'm not leaving. So even if you miss something, you can ask a question. Don't feel like that. In Balkan, you can find good exemplar too. In Anatolia, you can find. Maybe in the Dagestan. Or Chechnya. Not so often. I didn't see so much Aboriginal. I think they replace it with modern Volkodav in livestock. But to be honest, I was in the summer there, so I cannot give you the... I don't want to mislead you. I think you can find. Yeah, be good both. Just separate it pen with the mother. In Balkan, are mostly long hair. It's the most dominant, but it cannot perform in the steppen. In the steppen terrain. If the weather is too hot, that this long hair Aboriginal has problem with the weather, the hot weather. Yes, I previously listened a famous sinologue expert of Turkmen Alabai. She recently passed away. Ferida. Are you talking about Ferida? Who said that they were one selection like that, but only to show that they were capable. It's evil. It is evil. There is nothing pretty. It is evil. It is evil. It is very evil. There is nothing pretty. I agree totally with you. There is nothing fun. There is nothing pretty at all. And nowadays, how they use it, they just destroy the breed. They are destroying the livestock guardian dogs with this ugly sport. You looks like Tom Hardy, the actor, man. Oh, thank you. But I'm not Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is the British one. And I'm from Balkan. By the way, I like Tom Hardy as an actor. Very good actor. Especially when he played those mafia roles. He's very skillful. What he play, Al Capone? I think he played the roles in Al Capone. He was the main actor, I think. Thomas Hardy was a British writer too. Yeah, but it's Tom Hardy, not Thomas Hardy. Yeah, Albania. What is this picture of the Bruce Lee? This actor has some beard, Emiliano. You know any Iranian champion like Khorasani dogs or Peshawar dog or Sarabi dogs? Yeah, but they are like a line of dogs. I don't know champion. I know the line, the Peshawar, Sarabi, Khorasani, a bunch of mix of them. A bunch of mix. Well, we have the sun, but I don't think it's enough to melt the snow. Your message is retracted version. What did you write? You are the moderator and imagine your message of the moderator retract by the YouTube. That's funny one. That's really funny. Beard, yeah. He was with beard. I was with this kind of beard that he was using. Sometime like this, like just mustache, and a little bit like that. Something like this. It's not that I'm so much fan of the beard. I'm not so much fan of this. Balkan Mafia is famous, Emiliano. He's famous, but they have short career. And you could, if you have a friend or something like that, or if you want to be a friend with a criminal, you will not get nothing benefit, just negative. Remember this. I'm not the one that support that lifestyle. No. They have no honor. They have no dignity. So I don't respect those kind of people. I would like to be able to do that with my hairs. I try everything. I fertilize, but it's not worthy. Oh, I'm losing hair too. I'm losing hair too. I'm shading. Shade the hair. A lot of shade. In the USSR, they were called Vori. I look at them as a childish. Well, they are people that admire them. There are some of the most, especially the young generation, but there are some stupid people too that they admire them. Oh, it looks fancy, it looks like that, but when they put themselves in the deep trouble after they realize, but who cares? We don't need those people. You can implant hair, no problem. For me, yes, it's not a problem. Aries, hi. They call them here the clan. Is that from Montenegro, that guy? Dražan? For me, there are the guys who act like tough guys in boyhood and remain the same. Yeah, I know that clan. I forget the name of him. Hold on a second. I can remember the name. I can remember the name of. Let's see if the coffee had done the effect. I have then his name in the mind of that Serbian one. Was the prime minister threatened by him or Vucic, the president? Radon. Was the Radon clan? I think it was the Radon. I forget it the last name. Raidoic. Something like that. You just confirm. The clan of Radoic, and the guy was from Montenegro. Kovac clan. Yes, the Kovac clan, but the head is this guy that I mentioned, the Kovac clan. Yeah. Kovac. The clan of the Kovac. In Albania, we call Kovac the professional that work. Yeah, Montenegro. The professional that work with iron. Kovac. That's a professional we call in Albania. We call Kovac. I appreciate your accurate description of the dog in your video. A lot of other videos give inaccurate information about the dog that in their video. Well, thank you. I appreciate your words. I'm professional. I don't want and I don't allow myself to mislead people. Kirk Marquez, if I spell it correctly, your name. I don't mislead people. I never did and I will never do. I all the time will bring the truth, not the delusion truth. It's a Slavic word. It's not our word. So that's what I said. Kovac. What you call the Kovac? It's a Slavic. We have took from the Slavic language that. It's not an Albanian. I always will give the correct information. Always. I'm trying every time to give the right information, the correct information, the truth. Not the delusion truth that you can learn in some other channel, in some other video. I've saw some of my friends or that admire the channel that just post that they post some Volkodav and they say that are Aboriginal. They are not. They are not. Don't tell that are Aboriginal or it's the strongest dog breed, blood, blah blah. No. Stay away when you are not educated enough. Don't take those responsibility because you have a voice, you have a channel, or you have a podcast, or whatever you have. Don't take that responsibility just to get some attention, to do a content which is completely inaccurate with information. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay to the dog breeding. Stay to the dog lover. Don't try to make the professional. Stay like that. Everybody, I say, you are a dog trainer. Stay as a dog trainer. Don't cross the limit. You are a dog breeder. Stay to the dog breeder. Talk about what you breed. Don't talk more that you don't have information. You are a dog lover. Stay as a dog lover. Don't cross the line by giving and spreading some information that you just heard in the Facebook, that you just heard in YouTube or something like that. Don't do it like that. You have, because those kind of people, they have mediocre information. They have a lot of inaccurate information. And with purpose or without purpose, they mislead the audience. Either is inaccurate or exaggerate information about the breed they don't know anything about, or what the dog can do for likes and other things. Yes, I understand this, and people do. People do like this, I understand very well. They spread a lot of misinformation. They mislead the audience. I don't know what they win by doing like this. This is my channel, and I keep responsibility for the information that I spread to my audience. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you be a subscriber of the channel, read a little bit the description of the channel. Who is the author of the channel? Who is the main face of the channel? And what this guy know? What is the background? Because I post, I'm a veterinarian doctor. I'm a veterinarian doctor. I'm an animal specialist. Like you or don't like, I have a background. I have the DVM diploma about animal science. I'm graduated for this. And first of all, I was very good student even in the faculty. One of the best student in the faculty. And I always study. And I always, when I say something, I tell to everybody, don't trust blind. Trust, but verify. It's very important. The life is like this. Trust need proof. And I all the time, when I share information, for example, for Kangal, when I said that it's related to Central Asian Shepherd dog, to landrace dog, not to the modern one. I posted a genetic test that university in the Turkey has done with those dogs. They have done a genetic test in Akbash and in Kangal. And you have the access to go check the information. You have the access to do like that. When I say something, I'm not giving just opinion. I'm giving all the time fact, because opinion doesn't have any weight when are just opinion without any proofs. They are just word wasting the air. I cannot waste the air just talking and talking and talking and talking. You understand? It's very important for the channel, for me, to give all the time proofs. It's very important. I have shown myself that I'm a trustworthy person, reliable on my words, because that's my purpose, to be reliable. And my purpose is to educate the audience with the right information. It's not just, okay, let's do the content, let's entertain the audience, and let's tell to them what they like. No, I will not tell you what you like. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you can handle the truth, it's good. If you cannot handle the truth, the real truth, not the delusion truth, what you have learned in the past from your experience doesn't make you right when it's not correlate with the reality. Doesn't make any sense. Any sense at all. Any sense at all. You are living in the delusion truth, and you think that you are right because you have an opinion, you have a voice. I don't take nobody's voice, but I'm here to prove you wrong. If you are wrong, if you are right, I will agree with you. It's like this. If you say something that it's not real, it's not truth, I will not be agree with you, even if you are my subscriber. I don't know, is the moonshine here? If it's the moonshine here, just to write a comment. Maybe he is not present now. But the moonshine was one of my subscriber, and I'm gonna just tell the story, and if it's here just to confirm. We go back and forth about his dog when I was talking about the Kangal. And he say, oh, they are not Kangal, like this. And what I did, I Google search. And not a Google search, but I went in the Facebook. And I found his name, and I found picture of his dog. And I told him, my friend, your dog is an Anatolian mixed shepherd. It's not original Kangal. And he go back and forth with me. He was not agree. We didn't insult each other, but we go back and forth. We had a strong debate about that. And okay, I stopped responding to his comment, and few days later, he asked the breeder. He said, is my dog Kangal or it's not? And the breeder say that your dog is 75% Anatolian Shepherd. And he come back, but he was Moonshine is the person with reason, is the person with logic, is the person that understand from the mistake and accept the mistake, because he didn't want to come to say me, oh, I apologize about that, but he come. He say, Emiliano, you're right, I'm sorry about what I said. And for the back and forth, I say, no problem. It's important for you to be clear with yourself, to understand the truth. It's not about important by coming to me, apologize me or something like that. I'm nobody to me to apologize. It's your problem. It's not my problem what you have at home. It's your problem that you have a wrong information. It's not my problem. It's like this. For me, it's worked like this. I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem. But when I'm right, I'm right, and I'm gonna ask for my right. I will fight for my right when I'm right. I will not step back and to let you to when you are wrong. No, I can argument you why you are wrong. Yes, you can ask for argument. And if you feel guilty or not, it's your problem. It's not my problem. But when I'm clear in myself that I'm right, good for you on that. I was tough that. No one on this planet is worthy of you lying to. No one is worthy if you lie. Emiliano, that's exactly why we love your channel, because of the truth and the knowledge you spread. I will always tell you the truth. The truth is bitter. The truth is so bitter. Some truths are a lot of bitter. And the problem who live, because when you tell the truth, are the coward. Are the coward. Are the one they will never change. They are selfish. They are stubborn. They are dogmatic. They are not smart at all, trust me. The people that doesn't accept the truth are the people that they're gonna stay in the same place. They're gonna remind the same cycle, going around in the same cycle. That's you cannot change at all. There is none of this in this planet is worthy of lying. No. And the truth come in the light. All the time. All the time. You're gonna get exposed. All the time you're gonna get exposed if you are fake. You're gonna get exposed. But I'm gonna tell you something. Be careful of the environment that you are part. Be careful of the people that you allow in your life. Be careful what they advise to you. Be very careful. If you live with a miserable people, I'm not judging, but I'm telling you their life where they are miserable. Do you know what doesn't mean miserable? People that said that I failed in their life a lot. In every single part of the life. They are not stable. They are like 50, 60 years old. They are alone. And they're gonna die alone. Most of them. They're gonna die alone, most of them. Why? Why they are like that? Why? Because other people, it's other people's fault? Oh, if one person make you something, what about other people? What about with other people? Who is the fault? It's your fault. It's your behavior. It's your stubborn that you don't want to learn the truth. And you go and stay with those people. You think that those people, they're gonna advise you good? Please. Those are losers. Honestly, they are loser people. You mess with a loser, you're gonna become a loser. Because the miserable need companion. Why I say this? Those losers need companion. Those losers need you to be a loser because they no need to stay alone because they're gonna be alone. You understand them? It is like with my wolf hybrid, you don't like trust them and I don't like trust them, but we are still friends and I watch your channel as much as I can. Jared, that's the truth. I never trust them, those hybrid. I can trust with myself, but I don't trust them with people. I don't trust sometimes dogs. which are not hybrid. For example, my dog, I didn't trust because he gave me the sign. He gave me the proof that is not a dog to let with other people. Misery, love, companion. Yes. Misery, love, companion. Miserable people. You know very well who they are, miserable people. You know you know well why they are miserable. They have failed it. It's not other people's mistake. It's their mistake. Why they have failed it. Emiliano, what is your opinion on American Staffordshire? They were excellent in the former Yugoslavia. They were probably not that bad one. Today I saw two exactly built dogs. It's like a pet version of American Pit Bull Terrier. I just cover or respond you with just one sentences. They are just a pet version of American Pit Bull Terrier. You can never trust Caucasian Shepherd from Red Star blood, not only Bulldog. Yes, but you cannot trust. They are guardian dog. You have to understand that you create the psychology of people, of animal. You are able, if you are smart enough, if you see the details that those people are limping or those dogs are limping in one direction, why you have to trust? When they give you a lot of proof that they are not trustworthy, you don't need to trust them. Don't expect them to change. No, just get rid of them. No, they will not. You should not never trust them. If they show aggression, you will never, because they are bred for them. But dog, at least it's not so hard to understand. Human sometimes are hard, and let me tell you something, just get rid of those people. Trust me, even if your person has the companion with miserable people, it will be like this. Tell me what is your friend, who is your friend, to tell me who you are. Tell me what kind of friend you have, and I'm gonna tell you who you are. It's like this. Tell me what are your friends, and I'm gonna give you a prescription who you really are. Because are the match of energy, match of the idea, match of the conversation. Is like this. Why? Because they match in idea, they match in conversation. Is like this. I cannot accept, for example, to say with the miserable people that they victimize why they fail it in something. They gonna tell their story. They gonna made up the story. They gonna fabricate the story, because what they care most about their public figure. They don't care about from the action. No, they just fake in that moment. They just lie, period. And they are bad liar. They are not good liar even. And if you are smart enough, you're gonna see that this is the made up story. It's not the real truth. It's not the real truth. If you smell something that this is a made up story, that doesn't make sense, if you judge the friendship circle, just walk away. Get rid of that negativity. We are not we are not the hero in this world to help other people. Not at all. When you try to be a hero, they're gonna just disappoint you. Don't be a hero. Don't be a helper. They do not deserve. If you live in an area that those breed of dog originated from versus those dogs they don't have, never see one. I did listen to one who said the experience. What do you mean? You don't go to a barber for advice on brain surgery? Yes, it's true. So how you can go to a loser and ask about advice? When I'm telling to loser, I say, this person come from a lot of failure. How you can get advice for that person? How? Check the background. You just make a check of background. The status, check the status of the person. What is the status? Failure, failure, failure. Okay. Let's analyze. How many times you fail it? How old are you? Like 50 something, 60, or maybe, or 40, whatever. Why you are in this condition? For what reason? Oh, one person did me bad. What about 3, 10%? Did you bad? What about this? No. It's a cop out. Period. They lie. That's why. And you go and get advice for this person with this background, miserable background. That's a ridiculous one. And what they, and you're gonna go and get condolences to the alcohol after or to other stuff. You stay with miserable people, trust me, don't stay away of them. They're gonna project their bad energy on you. They're gonna project the bad energy on you. Leave them alone, where they belong. You are not a hero. You cannot be hero of those people. Those people deserve where they are. They deserve it, trust me. That is not just a bad luck, they deserve it. They're gonna show themselves very well that they deserve in the position that they are. You must watch eyes of the shepherd dogs to understand their reaction. They show everything. Eyes never lie, even to people. Watch them in eye. Watch them in the face expression. Study the body language and they're gonna see when they lie. No need for the lie detector. No. No, 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 no. No. They don't need a lie detector at all. You just watch them in the face expression. Make some question. If they fail it in the action, if they fail it in the answer, something is wrong. Yes, you're right. Yeah, well, I'm right, not everybody give me the right. But I will say the truth. I will say the truth. Maybe it's not a possibility for psychopath. Psychopath, sociopath, narcissistic person. Narcissistic person. There are some cover narcissistic. What they do? They're gonna do everything good to the neighbors, to the friends, to the co-worker, to show that, oh, they are good. Do you know why? And they are so bad with their family. Do you know why they are doing like this? They are ready to break their neck to help other people, but they don't care about the family, those people. But they're gonna do everything. They're gonna cover with the makeup. They're gonna put the mask. They're gonna do everything to show to other people because they are afraid about the opinion of other people. Because when they're gonna fail it in family, they need them to back up. They need them as a backup option. It's like this with those people, especially with the cover narcissist. Remember, they never accept mistakes. They never apologize. They don't let you to express the thought. They're gonna blame you for your reaction, why you react about their action. They're gonna blame you. That's a manipulation. They're gonna use those manipulation techniques. They're gonna provoke you, to push you to react. They're gonna do that like this. They do. The narcissistic people do. They do. There are three types of narcissists. The classic one, the evil narcissistic, and the cover narcissistic. Yes, Bella, they are manipulator. They're gonna manipulate everything. They will never accept, they will never keep responsibility of the reaction. But they're gonna blame you why you react like that. Why you did like that. Why you get angry or why like this. But what did you do? Did you do something? Because the reaction come because of the action. They never have compassion for others. The picture of horror in their brain have no reaction. No, they live in a bubble. I can't stand such a people. Me either. I just get rid. I just get rid of this person. Just get rid. They are cruel. Oh, the main characteristic of them, they are cruel. Very cruel. If you see a cruel person, which know that is doing bad to you, is hurting you, and keep doing, that's a cruelty. Today I watched a movie with the title The Manipulator. Oh, I don't need to watch the movie. Drajan. And they take away all your energy. Oh, they take away the energy. Those manipulate people, they take a lot, not just the energy. They mental abuse with you. That's why you have to get rid of them. No need. No need those selfish, arrogant, cruel people. They don't. That they are afraid to accept what they are doing. They are afraid of being guilty. And they go and they defend themselves by manipulating. By saying, it's your fault. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. They live in a bubble. It's exactly, I advise everyone to watch it. But they enjoyed it to make you feel better. Yes, they enjoyed. I don't know. They enjoy. They enjoy. Honestly. Well, do you know the karma? What they pay in the end? Because they pay karma. And they pay a bad karma. Honestly. They think that, oh, the karma doesn't exist. Karma exists. Karma is a God law. For what you did, you're gonna get, and it will be 10 times fold. 10 times. You're gonna pay with the interest, not just what you did, but you're gonna pay the interest, what you caused to other people. There is an interest that it just needs their time. It will not come immediately. It will come in the perfect time. In the time that the foundation, it will be cracked. It will be destroyed in that moment. That you have no way to escape. If you disclose them, they will accuse you. I know that. I know that. Trust me, I know. If they disclose. I know. I know. Do you know what's the fear of the most fears of narcissistic? It's the dark empath. Have you heard about the dark empath? When empath people hold and hold and hold and hold a lot, and it will come an end, they gonna spread every truth in their face. Every truth. It is said that there are about 3% of true psychopath in the population. I will say the narcissistic are increased day by day. And the most narcissistic people are women. The narcissistic people are women. It's like 70 or 80% women and 20% men. They can be born like that, or they can be, because we say the excuse about post-trauma. Everybody has trauma. No, they choose to be like that. It's like this. It's a mental disorder. It's a mental disorder, and usually those people are depression. Depression, anxiety, they have insecurity in themselves, and they cover the insecurity with the mask they put. At the born, every kid is good. From parent depend of the most. Not every kid is good. No, that's not true. Not every puppy is good. That's not true. No, no, it's not true. They born with a personality. When you're born, you're gonna born with a personality. That's not true, my friend. You have two sides. For example, for men, they have a sheepdog and they have a wolf. And depend which one you are feeding the most. It's always female, even mosquito female bite. But it's true, Bella. You just Google and you're gonna say the studies show up. The reality show up, it's that like this. You cannot cover the reality. It is wise or even possible to use a livestock guardian dog for protection dog in home, in the city, or they are being sweet for livestock. They bark a lot. They bark a lot. If you have a mansion, a private house in the city, you can keep it. You just need high fancy because they have the tendency to escape. And they bark a lot, so the neighbors may complain about that for barking. Yes, Bill, I'm afraid of female mosquitoes. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you have a private territory, which is in the city, but you don't bother the neighbors, yes, you can come. You just need to create the right condition so your dog not to get escape. Because if he escape, he may put you in the trouble. And the probability when this livestock guardian dog escape, the chance to put you in trouble, it's very high. So you have to be cautious a little bit about that. It's very important. You have to make the right decision. It's not what you like. I understand you. I understand which video title has Julia information. What do you mean? Can you, because video, it's a live stream. It's with a cover. It's Julia and me in the thumbnails talking about original Central Asian Shepherd dog. It's, look, go to the live stream, and it's the only one in the thumbnails that it's a woman. It's the only one. I heard about the case of the man from Shaplaninak who waited in silence for a thief to enter his apartment and then beat him several times, ending up in the hospital. That's good. That's a smart dog. It's hey, it come. Come and try. And let's see what you're gonna get. That's a silent dog. Some dogs are silent. They just allow you to come close and they're gonna give you what you deserve in that moment. Okay, I have battery. So when the battery will be low, I'm gonna end this live stream. No, I said I have battery. I didn't say I'm gonna leave now. I have battery. I feel a little bit sleepy today. And I don't know because I sleep well. Sleep very well. I didn't wake up so early. It's around maybe 7 o'clock. My daughter want one, but I told them that this dog is way too strong for them to hold. It is. If it doesn't want to do it, what you want? They are independent dog. They want to make it an inside dog. That's difficult, my friend. If you have an apartment, don't take it. That's my advice. It's your decision. But if you ask my opinion and my advice, I'm gonna give you it. They are not dog for inside. They are not indoor. They are made to be outside in the yard. At least in the yard. At least in the yard. And if you take them from the leash and go to walk with them, it's very important to put them a muzzle when they grow up, because you don't know how they're gonna react against strangers. And you know, people, they have the tendency to approach to the dog, to pet the dog, to touch the dog, and they put themselves in that position that the dog, which doesn't like to be pet, gonna respond by biting them, by attacking them. Or when these livestock guardian dogs see other dogs, they act very aggressively, and sometimes they want to approach, they're gonna drag you, they're gonna pull you. So your daughter, for example, cannot go outside with those dogs. Is no even logic to concept to go and walk with the dog. No, not at all. When they are puppy, yes, you can control them, but when they get full growth, it will become a problem. And for apartment, they are not. No, they are not made to be inside the building. I'm talking about inside. Shepherd dog warned first. They are more dangerous animal. Heavy dog is hard to control. My livestock guardian dog bark and whine and everything they can get back outside if I bring them in to give them meds or something like that. Hi bro, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Livestock guardian dog sometimes give warning, sometimes doesn't give warning. But if this dog gave you the sign of the aggression towards humans, you cannot trust this dog and you cannot allow other people to come close and touch this dog. Or when he is free in your yard and people neglect, open the door, enter with no problem, they gonna get attacked by the dog. It's like this. It's like this. So the personality of the dog they show when they are puppy. But there are some dogs that get late maturity. They show the personality or those aggressive traits in late time, when they cross the 1.5 years, 2 to 3, or when they mix for the first time with male, or when the female become the mother. It's happened like this. There are some late dogs, but most of them, they show the personality when they are puppy. They will show the personality when they are puppy. And what I will suggest, when you have a dog like that, we have a large enough yard, but we do like to walk around the neighborhood with our German Shepherd dog. I told them that it would not be a good thing with a dog almost twice the size of the German Shepherd dog. It's not. No, it's not. It doesn't make sense. It will put you in the trouble. You have to be present at least with your daughters when you go out and walk in the neighbor. There is a chance that, but not them just to take the dog and go out. No, it's not reasonable at all. No. Plus they're gonna pull your daughter. Your daughter will fall. They're gonna get injury. No, if they just see a cat or if they see other dog, they're gonna run immediately. They just don't give any warning. They just rush. And it's not just about the livestock guardian dog. Most of the dog doing like this. No, a leash walking dog in the city environment way much power, especially for young girls. That's why, no. No, my friend. No. But if your daughter listen to you and you're gonna say that we're gonna go out together with a dog, yes, you can do it like this. If she is too young, immature, and she want to risk, if you know that, because let me be honest, especially the teenager, they don't listen, they don't follow the orders, and she gonna put herself in dangers, you in troubles. So no, in my opinion. But if she listen to you, and if you are able in the free time to go and walk with the dog, but being there as a supervisors, you have to be the supervisor in that moment. If you are not that, you cannot trust a woman or your daughter. No. Livestock guardian dog are not so polite. They are not so polite. The majority of them are not polite dog. You have a golden retriever, and if you don't pay attention, if the golden retriever see a wild animal, they're gonna drag you and you're gonna fall. Imagine a dog that is 2 times the size of the golden retriever. Imagine that. What happened? Imagine that with a 2 times size, powerful, more aggressive. I have a German Shepherd to keep me safe to school from 12 years old. About old, but must be teach first. I give my advice. It's your decision what you're gonna do next. With shepherd dog, impossible. It is impossible, honestly. It is impossible. And for a kids, no. No, for what reason you have to risk? She like, I understand. She cannot take the dog and just go out to show to her friends that, oh, look what I have. Because I know what the kids are doing. I know what the teenagers are doing. Even the adult people, which supposed to be adult, they are doing childish movement. They took childish action just to show to other people. No, not at all. I will not suggest to have one of them. If there is a risk that your daughter can take the dog and just go out, no. The problem will start immediately when they open the door. When you open the door, those dog has the tendency just to rush out. Immediately to rush out and to go to sniff stuff. And it will be correctly like this. Your daughter will open the door, the dog will rush, your daughter has the chance to slam to the door or to fall in that moment. It will be like this immediately. That's the first. Even for you, for example, I all the time before I open the door, I check the road. If there is another animal, if there is another dog or people, I always check if they are close. I always check before I go with my dogs. All the time, cautions. Because I know what I have. I know what my dog is capable. For what reason I have to risk. So it's stress. It is stress, honestly. Salute from Mexico. Salute. I know that those are like exotic dogs for people. I understand. They are very good dogs, no doubt. They have good quality. But if you don't have the right condition, you cannot keep it. It's simple. 2 of my German Shepherds are able to walk on leash. 1 is not ready yet. I'm working with them. The older to respond to the command, but the younger one had some work to be done. Oh my God. Let me tell you something about that. It is just one moment of neglect. It is just one moment of the bad behavior of your dog. You cannot trust dog to let it without leash. Just because you have trained them. I don't believe in those, honestly. I have so many accidents that people, because of they trust the dogs too much, they do like this. You can let this dog without leash by putting the muzzle. Is a German Shepherd. Is not a French Bulldog. Understand the difference? Is a German Shepherd, is not a French Bulldog. I will not do it, never like this. Never. Never. That's a neglect, my friend. I'm telling right now. This is neglect. This is a neglect that you are doing. Because you are training, you are working with them. He is obeyed to you, he is not obeyed to other people. You understand? The damage can be done in a second. Before you release the order from your mouth, the damage can be done in a second. Before you to have to be able to release the order to stop the dog, the damage can be done in that moment. You cannot allow, because you have training them. It doesn't matter that a training dog will follow, will obey you 100% all the time, faster than a light can strike. That's what I'm talking about. This is not, doesn't make any sense. It's completely neglect. You cannot fully trust an animal. You cannot trust yourself sometimes. How are you gonna react? How you can trust an animal? You cannot control yourself sometimes. How are you gonna control an animal? Because you have training? No. Absolutely, that's a neglect. Be careful what you are doing, honestly. I'm just telling, be careful. Be careful, because that's a neglect. Absolutely, I disagree about it. For me, this is a neglect part. This is the neglect part. No. Doesn't matter how good your dog is training. Does not matter. The potential for this dog to bite exists. Especially when there are 2 or 3 in the group. Unleash. Oh. Because when it's one, okay, but when they have another one, they get courage. They get those courage, and they're gonna attack both. They can attack child, they can attack an adult, they can attack a cat, they can attack other dog. Depend of the situation. You cannot manage the situation. You don't have any control on your dog if she walk or he, depend, male or female, what you have at home. If they are walk unleashed, you don't have control in that moment, because you have the obey of the order. No, it doesn't work sometimes. Yes, Jared, they get the pack mentality in that moment. That's my German Shepherd dog are always muzzle on walking, even though they are unleashed. Plus, the neighbor road is mapped out where we don't go, where other dogs get out. If they are muzzle, okay. If they are not muzzle, you don't control the dog. Especially you release 2 dogs in that moment. Jared just told you, it's a pack mentality. If one gonna get attack, the other one will follow. It's like this, period. It's like this. It will copy the other dog. You don't have control in the moment that your dog is without leash. No, you don't have any control in that moment, period. Don't trust the animal. You cannot trust yourself 100%. You cannot trust yourself sometime 100%, depend of the situation. How you gonna trust the animal? No, I disagree completely by walking with dog on leash. When you have a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, a Doberman, those kind of dog that has the tendency, doesn't matter how polite they show up to you in the most of the time, has the tendency to create problem. I have a lot of experience, guy. I'm not misleading you. But they are fact. It is fact. They are good with people, and surprisingly, other dog outside of the yard. It's different story inside. Look, you can say they are good, they are like this, like that. They are momentum, that everything can be changed. They are always momentum. Inside, outside, there are momentum. You cannot fully trust an animal. You cannot fully trust. Let's to be good. Yes, my dog were good too when they are. So what? I have to trust blind the behavior of the dog? It's an animal, can change from moment to moment. You don't know what the animal is feeling in that moment. You just don't know what the animal is feeling in that moment. You don't know. You cannot predict every action that the animal can take in different situations, in different scenarios. The probability to be in trouble with dogs that are unleashed, walking, two dogs, not just one, two. If the problem will start, if one of them will bite, doesn't matter, it will bite a dog, a cat, or a child, or whatever, the other one will follow by attacking too. So you have to deal with two dogs unleashed. So what you gonna do? How you gonna separate? You gonna pull one? You gonna pull other? You gonna hit the dog? Okay, if you hit the dog in that moment, then the dog will feel that pain and they're gonna release. But those dogs, when they attack something, sometimes they refuse, even when you beat them, even when you hit them. It's better to prevent. That's what I have to say it. And I have to close this. I don't want to hear again that, oh, your dog are good. No, doesn't matter how good they are animals. We are people and we make mistake in judgment, and the animal can do the same, can make mistake, depend of the situation. It happened thousands of times, not one time this stuff. No. So you're gonna wait to train the third one, and you're gonna go like the trio outside. Imagine that, what happened? This young one to do a stupid mistake. This young dog to do a stupid mistake in that moment. What they're gonna do? They're gonna follow this. They're gonna follow the provoke that the young one it will do. Oh, for me, I don't see any smart move here. I see only neglect. It's a neglect, total neglect action. Because they don't open the problem right now, doesn't mean that in the future they will not. No. I'm against completely. Doesn't matter how good your dog they are a German Shepherd dogs. This dog, they used to be a guardian dog in some shape or form. It's just a momentum that the animal fail it. We are human and we fail it in the reaction. Two big dogs can be stepped by one man. Can't be stopped by one man. I can't stop my two Sharpei and never go together. Even untrained puppy can get full trained growth dog to join in the pack actives. Yes, they can. The problem is not to join in the pack. The problem is, you're talking about to join to the pack. Yes. Yes. He gonna follow what the other two dogs are doing. One by one, they make me a big problem with other dogs. It's like this. It's like this. When I had those two big dogs, I always what I was doing. The funny story, because I was alone. I took the one, I tied, I crossed the road, I tied, and I go to take another one and cross the road. I did like this. But the problem was I didn't trust the male. I didn't trust the leash. They are big dogs. They can cut the rope. He had the tendency to remove the collar. So imagine in that moment, I was with the fear in my heart in that moment that when I was going tied him and going to take my other dogs. Because and I was praying that moment not to see any animals around because he will go crazy in that moment. And the chance to escape from the collar was higher. And the time that I go with both of them was all the time 12 o'clock at night. At night. When nobody was in the street. Nobody was outside. No people outside. And still I was checking all the time for other dog before I take them to go into in that place that they were playing together. They was running, they was doing like that all the time. When I say all the time. Every time that was another dog, they pull me like nothing. All the time I was fall, losing the car key, losing the phone. Everything was a mess around. Was completely a mess. Completely a mess. It's like this. So you have to be careful with dogs. You have to be careful. If your dog does not provoke, that doesn't mean that the other dog that are in street or the dog that are other person cross with other dog, you don't know how the other dog will react. It's like this. You cannot fully trust. You can you can trust your dog, but you will not trust other dogs outside. You can, for example, people can feel fear from dogs, and people show the fear. And you have to understand that the animal, especially the dog, understand the fear of the people and the attack in that moment. Those dogs haven't been attacked before. But he attacked because sense fear in the human. Sense fear, they can sense other stuff which you cannot. They follow female dog. They can usually yes, if the female will do the first step, but they can be vice versa. Pack can't be controlled if any attack you. No, they can just one of the dog to take that step. They all will start to attack. All. And that's a headache. A really headache. It's a really headache. It's better to prevent thing. It's better to prevent thing, to learn from advice than to try the hard things, than to try the hard way to learn the lesson. Why, when somebody has enough experience and give you the advice to do like this, why you have to try the hard way to teach the lesson? Because I don't understand with people this tendency. Why you have this? Why you go to try the hard way to get a lesson? For what reason? when things are easy. Somebody tell you, if you do like this, you're gonna get that result. For what reason you object the advice? For what reason? What you win, honestly, with this? What you win in that moment by objection? You want to put yourself in the test? You want to do the experiment in that moment to see how far it can go like this? Don't do it like that. Don't do it. Honestly. Don't do it. Do not neglect. Every time that you neglect, you're gonna pay higher consequence when you neglect stuff. If you neglect a job, if you neglect whatever, every time, if you neglect to pay a bill, if you neglect, every time you're gonna pay higher consequence by neglect. Every time. If you neglect a person, if you neglect your animals, if you neglect and go like a blind, oh, I know my animals is like this. No, you're gonna pay the consequence in that moment. Neglect all the time has high consequence. Neglect all the time give you hard lesson. You don't need easy one. You don't think that. I hope I spread the message for today. And I hope I give valuable advice. But I can give my advice. It depends of you guys. Don't mess around and find out. Listen to people who have had experience. That's what I'm talking about. Don't tell me that you have an experience. Doesn't matter what experience you have. We know without proofs. We know the result, what will happen. It's very important. Oh, thank you for the gift, my friend. I appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate this. But what can I do now with... Hold on, nothing. I cannot do nothing. So I know this is the gift, it will not be touch. I want just to give a like. That's what I wanted. To give a like, but I don't know how to give a like. So that's what I want. I don't want people to get a risk. I don't want people to get the hard lesson. I do not want this, the hard lesson. That's why I'm here, to educate, to help. I don't help with expectation or something. I want just positive feedback. I want respect. This is important for me. If you respect me by listening my advice, that's all I want. When you come tomorrow and say, Emiliano, hey, I listen to you and you are right. That's what I want. I want only this good feedback. This is important for me. This is very important. I remember an unusual anecdote. That happened to me a long time ago with a pack of stray dog. I don't know if I should write it. I was returning home from visit friend who gave me a human. What do you mean? Even with the stray dog, you have to be careful. Some people try to touch them. Human school. We were study anatomy. It was very valuable, expensive, and necessary for our study. I was walking when they suddenly attacked me. Stray dog, you have to be careful with the stray dog, especially if you live in that area. I don't mix their food with raw beef from the store, but I want to know, is feeding them wild game is good for them as well? I don't mix their food with raw beef from the store, but I wanted to know if feeding them wild game is good for them as well. What is the wild game? Can you rephrase your comment, please, again? It is very important. When you have 3 dogs, I'm just gonna give you some tips. Tie them in chain and feed them separated. And if one of them has the food left over, take it, throw in the garbage, or just hide. Don't allow food in the yard when they are patrolling inside the yard, because they're gonna fight, especially for bones or for meat. It's like 100%. You can feed raw food or you can cook, but be careful with those raw meat, because they can contain microbes like salmonella. They can contain parasites if they are not treated, depend of the meat. But if you treat during the frozen, or if you boil it, you can feed them. Deer, rabbit. Yes, but don't give those raw meat when they are unleashed in your yard. Yes, Bella, I was thinking the same. Was the dog that I attacked him, or was Drajan that attacked the dog? You can feed with those meat. It's better to put in a frozen. To treat in a frozen. Let them in a frozen for a few days. After unfrozen, you can feed them. But don't give the food when they are released, when are unleashed in your yard. No, don't do it like this, because you're gonna provoke a fight between them. Doesn't matter is a female or a male. When it has to be with a raw food, with a meat, they're gonna show the color. And I'm positive sure, 1000%, 1,000,000%, if you throw meat between 2 or 3 dogs, they're gonna start to fight for that. Even for bones. And sometimes even for the leftover food. So all the time, you give the time to them. You teach like this. You give the time. They have like 1 hour to finish the food. You see that they eat the food. If someone left the food and you has the plan to release the dog in the yard, remove the leftover food. My livestock guardian dog eat raw and love all 3 of those game animals. Okay, I think, the battery start to go down now. It's 11%, guys. Okay, so raw diet need well examined meat. It's very important. I've been working in the meat examination in a slide house for 3 years. And they can contain, depend how the butcher and how they operate, depend of uh, the the hygiene, depend a lot of stuff. That's why it's better to treat the meat when you buy directly from butcher. It is very important to treat the meat, treat it with frozen or boil it, or if you don't want to boil it, just treat it with a frozen one with a low temperature. After you can remove from the freezing, and you can feed your dog. You can do it like that. But not cooked bone. Bones are not good, especially the chicken ones. Stay away of chicken bone. When will be the next live? Good question. If I'm free tomorrow, maybe we're gonna do tomorrow. Maybe we're gonna do it tomorrow. I don't know. Do you guys enjoy the live? And do you guys enjoy when I'm not just talking about one problem, but when we engage each other in conversation and about the question of concern that you have? Because I don't want just to stay stoic in one topic and talk about one topic and to be boring about one topic. For me, it's very important to build the connection and to understand each other. Personally, I enjoy and I study a lot and correct my mistake. So Bella, thank you very much. That's the important one. People should correct their mistake. Yes, I really like this live version. I will be pretty much like this. I'm gonna just put a main topic, talk about main topic, and we're gonna discuss about the concern too. What is this Russian said? I do not know. I do not know. I don't understand. My friend from Russia, or who are you talking about? I really don't understand. This may be better to have first one topic and then other topics. Yeah, it's better. So we just break the ice talking about a daily topic, and after we discuss daily problems too. It's people can have concern, people can have problems, people need advice, people need to discuss each other, to share the knowledge. It's very important, this too. I see very reasonable like that. It's important about the communication, not to be like not just to play the role of the teacher, just me talking all the time without I want the feedback of reading what's the problem is, or what an idea that you want, or you ask for an idea. All the lives are great, whether we stick on one topic or many. Okay, so I understand this. Look, the main topic is not bad, but still we have to talk more widely, not just being stoic in one stuff, not just being like a partisan in one thing. It's important to even a daily concern. I don't get bothered to read your daily concern. No, I don't get bothered. I will just get bothered if I will just talk and talk, and when you guys just stay silent. But if you guys participate in the live chat, and I'm usually, I never skip no comment. I don't want to skip comment or something like that. Only if it will be filtered by the YouTube. Or if there is a comment which is completely out of the channel. When somebody come and troll like this, only I skip or I just remove it. You can call it the silence of lamb. Yes, and no need to be silent. So we will comment for sure. You're gonna feel free all the time. Even just if you have, for example, a bad days or you want an advice, is this situation this and that, what should I do? Just even normal daily conversation. If you feel it like you want a push up. Scary silence if we don't comment. No, you will never stay silent. No, I have the best loyal person almost every time, and I appreciate that. I'm grateful about this, very grateful. What are you recommend for all natural remedy for heartworm? Use medication that only treat the symptom and not the cause. For the heartworm, if the dog has heartworm, the medication is very expensive one. To prevent them, there is no remedy. There is ivermectin. You can find in tablet. You can find injectable. It's oil injectable. It's a cheap price. It's a cheap medication. Ivermectin has shown great result in human with cancer, stage 3, stage 4. Has saved life. Ivermectin and fenbendazole, both of those drugs. The main of them, the main is treatment of worms. Ivermectin, it's very important for preventing the heartworm. I read about black walnut or something like that. Do not trust too much those, because the disease is deadly. You have to just to prevent. I don't have batteries. My phone maybe will turn off in this moment. We're gonna go in the other life and I'm gonna talk to you about that, okay? Everybody have a great day or a great night, whatever you are.